Rex Tillerson just bowed down to this Soviet officer who averted nuclear Armageddon. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson took a moment to mention the passing and to respect a man who probably saved the world from nuclear destruction. Secretary Tillerson said just this week the world learned of the passing of a little-known but important figure in the history of the Cold War. His name was Stanislav Petrov, and he is sometimes referred to the man who saved the world. Mr. Petrov was on duty one night in 1983 when his systems told him that the United States had launched nuclear bombs at the Soviet Union. This was during the Cold War, when tensions between the two countries were always high. Instead of just reacting, Mr. Petrov remained calm, recognizing this was a false alarm and averting retaliation by the Soviet Union. Courtesy of BBC News, Tillerson brought Mr. Petrov up during a recent meeting of the UN Security Council, saying, "This episode illustrates just how high the risk factor is with nuclear weapons. Trump and Tillerson recognize that one country can change things in ways that could avert nuclear disaster." Tillerson said if China truly desires to denuclearize the Korean Peninsula to promote stability and to avoid conflict in that sensitive region right on its own border, now's the time to work with the rest of us to put the kind of pressure on North Korea that can change its strategic calculations before it's too late. If you agree with how Trump is handling things in North Korea, please share this and comment. I support Trump. But let's take a listen. He dies at age 77.
It was completely unexpected, as such things usually are. The siren sounded very loudly, and I just sat there for a few seconds, staring at the screen with the word "launch" displayed in bold red letters. A minute later, the siren went off again. The second missile was launched, then the third, and the fourth, and the fifth. The computers changed their alerts from launch to missile strike. There were no rules about how long we were allowed to think before we reported a strike. But we knew that every second of delay took away valuable time that the Soviet Union's military and political leadership needed. And then I made my decision. I would not trust the computer. I picked up the telephone handset, spoke to my superiors, and reported that the alarm was false. But I, myself, was not sure until the very last moment. I knew perfectly well that nobody would be able to correct my mistake if I had made one.
Честно говоря, 50-50. Я понимал отлично, что меня никто не поправит.
Wow, that is something. That is something. And I'm glad Rex Tillerson brought this up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.